created a belt.
Let's be the baddest man on the
Here
planet.
it
Yeah,
is.
why not?
Oh,
Get the new
Riyadh championship belt. So the Saudi Arabia championship belt. Well, good for them.
Riyadh.
Hey, bro, what they're doing over there is wild. They're throwing wild
But this is what
amounts of
people should
money
pay
at
attention
things.
to. They should pay attention. It's only a matter of time before it starts leaking into other sports. They've already done it with golf, right? They did it with
PGA.
Live. They did it
Yes.
with Live. Now Live
Dude,
is
have
partners.
you seen how much they're spending on these soccer players?
Well,
It's
they upped
insane
Mbappe
money.
$1 billion, and then they're starting to slide in the DMs the NBA players.
Well,
They just start
was
to
it-
slowly infiltrate and
Nobody
take over
has
everything.
nobody has money like the houses.
Was it Terrence Crawford that said someone should buy them all up? Was it him? Yeah. So what Terrence Crawford said is someone should buy all the organizations. Too many world
Boxing.
champions,
And
like
make
5
it
world
one big
champions.
thing?
Make it one.
That's a great idea.
So
in
they
boxing
buy-
or UFC or like MMA?
Boxing. They spend like $1 billion, he said, and you buy all of them. You buy the WBC, you buy the WBO, you buy the IBF. We're done.
The
Yeah,
Saudis
yeah.
right there.
Everybody shut the fuck up. There's
Yeah.
no more world
The
championships.
Saudis are listening
That's a
around.
great
Going,
idea.
Yeah.
mhm,
If they're
mhm,
listening right
mhm,
now,
mhm.
gentlemen, please, I will tweet about it. I will support this 100%. What's going on there?
That's LeBron. And
LeBron's
Saudi
over
Arabia.
there?
Been hanging out there the last week or so.
Isn't
Of
that
course.
strange?
Bro, they have so much money.
Dude, it's
They
crazy.
could get us to do a podcast over there. We should do a fight companion from Saudi Arabia.
Oh, it'd be
We
lit.
don't go to jail. We don't go to jail.
You and I-
We gotta do it in
What
Abu
we say
Dhabi.
For what we
We gotta
do
do it in Abu Dhabi.
In Abu Dhabi, we can get away with it.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do it in Jordan.
It's
Jordan.
Vegas and
You and
on
I
steroids.
have been invited to Jordan by the King of Jordan. I just got a text about that. So,
Weird.
What? You
wanna
see
go-
I
it's not
players
weird.
get to go?
That's not weird.
Me and him can't go.
Come on,
You
bro.
know what? I'll see what I can do.
We'll talk
but that's a
later.
Pull
great
some
country.
street.
That's very interesting.
I know.
Um,
we can go
But
hunting.
imagine if we just decided to start doing the podcast from another country.
Let's do
Did
it.
you ever hear how the
Big
House
commitment.
Assad
If
got
shit
their
gets
money?
really wild in this country,
Why wouldn't we go?
and then like someplace like
Go to-
Dubai is like, gentlemen, we don't really give a fuck about weed.
Get over here.
Come on over here.
They actually
Take
do,
care
though.
of you. They do.
Actually,
They
yeah.
do a lot.
You don't
Would you
wanna
ever
fuck
see
around.
that-
Well, maybe they could change their mind about weed.
Hashish, but you don't want to fuck around and get caught.
You see that
No,
tweet by
I would
The Rock?
never. Bro, when I go overseas, I bring new luggage.
Just
I'm
in
not kidding.
case.
I buy new luggage.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't
not
wanna fuck
kidding.
around.
Oh wow.
I buy new luggage.
Not in
So
the
that
Middle
way,
East.
this luggage is brand new. Nothing's ever been in this luggage except my clothes right now. That's it.
Yep.
Stack, stack, stack. We're good. That is the worst. Don't you remember that fucking movie? What was it?
Or the-
Midnight Express.
Yeah, they're like
Oh yeah, that's Turkey.
Yeah,
dude, what they
you
do in
not-
Latin America with the
True
drug
story.
mules, where they ask you to take this bag, and then there's all this
Right.
crazy shit.
So
in
when,
it.
when
then
I
you
lived
wind
in,
up in
when I lived
jail.
in Saudi Arabia, there was a 14-year-old kid in Dhahran who had a joint, and I believe they gave that kid 20 years. And
Rightfully
and,
so.
And
Rightfully
I,
so.
And listen, and when I had to go away to boarding school because my parents were still in Saudi Arabia
Yeah.
because the Saudis.
Is this when your dad was running the house of
No, my
Saudi
father,
Arabia's
my father,
bank?
My father
Yeah.
was a banker. Now listen, be quiet. Be
No, but he
quiet.
ran the house
Yeah,
of
let's-
Saud.
we'll get to that in a
We'll
moment.
get to that in
Yeah.
a second.
It's too
Stop-
early for conspiracy.
spreading
Sam.
rumors.
We'll
dude.
get to that in a moment.
I
Yeah.
gotta tell you about the house.
Just don't
Saud-
interrupt.
I got roots. I got roots. But they would sit us down when I was 13, and we couldn't. So I had to go away to high school because the Saudis were like, we can't have these foreigners
Whites.
having a high school because they're going to do stuff, and we're going to have to come bring the hammer down. So all of us, by the time we were 14, had to all go away to boarding school because there was no school for you, and that was I remember that. But they sat us down and said, "You get caught smoking anything,"
Yeah.
because they had Thai stick. They called it Thai stick there, and like hashish. They said you get
And you're
caught.
fucked.
There's nothing the embassy can do. They did not fuck around.
Unless Trump's
Singapore,
on your
same
side.
thing. Singapore, they
Well,
would
look what
hang
happened with
people.
Brittany Griner.
Yeah.
She had like a vape pen in Russia.
Yeah.
But that's political.
All political.
Like any other time, I don't think they would have done anything.
Yeah.
They're doing wild shit in Russia, though. You know what sucks? When a country that you're not supposed to like does some shit you agree with. Like, I'm not supposed to like Russia, but they banned GMO foods and they banned industrial farming. You can only farm organically over there.
Yeah, so they say. I don't know.
And
if that's
gender
Well,
reassessment
shut
surgery
up,
with kids.
CIA boy.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
on.
Why are you guys calling
They're
me CIA
fucking
boy?
talking about it openly on television, so letting everyone know that this stuff is not good for you. It's not good to have pesticides and
listen to me right
herbicides
now. I
and
don't buy a fucking
Monsanto
thing the Russians say, and
spread
you're
all over.
And you're buying it. You're buying.
You're
Putin
buying the Ukraine
propaganda.
Why am I buying it? I'm
You-
not buying anything.
You're
what
a
I'm,
Putin shill.
I'm saying is they're talking about it
Oh
on
my
television,
God.
Brian.
Fuck, you're a Putin
They're
shill.
ta- Brian,
We should
you're
talk
being
about
annoying.
this.
They're talking about it on
They're
television.
calling me CIA, and I'm being annoying.
Yeah, but your dad was in the CIA, and you talk like a CIA guy.
Yeah,
It's not like
tough.
it's out of
Yeah.
nowhere. What I'm saying is it sucks when a country that you really like is doing something or
Yeah.
you really don't like. You know, you're not supposed to like Russia.
Right.
I like them so much. I like so much about them. I love their fighters. They have some of the greatest athletes of all time, some of the
best.
greatest chess players.
Jeff Munson moved over.
Okay,
literature?
first fight, Tyson, Pedro, Anton Turkali, 450, 448, 447, 446, 445 of the first round.
I like the confidence on the Swede.